Y muy bien, ¿qué tal están? Sean todos bienvenidos a esta nueva edición de Alan Wake. Vamos a continuar donde dejamos la última vez y estábamos justo pues aquí, ¿no? O sea, con todo ya preparado para reparar esto, pero no lo quiero hacer todavía, ya que lo que quiero hacer es investigar un poco, ver qué podemos encontrar. A veces esa clase de cosas. Creo que por aquí nada. Quiero encontrar un arma particular. Quiero deshacerme de estas armas que tengo, ¿vale? ¿Vale? No me molestan, sobre todo la 9 milímetros, pero creo que podemos probar cosas diferentes. O mejor dicho, otras armas. Que asegurarme de revisar bien. A ver si encuentro también páginas, cosas. Porque yo recuerdo que tal vez creo que era por aquí. Aquí abajo. Aquí abajo. La verdad ya no tengo idea de dónde estoy buscando, pero para allá. Python. Vale, yo estoy buscando otra cosa. ¿Vale? Además de páginas, ¿no? Esto por placer. Vale, tenía una página ya al frente, me acordé. Vale, vamos a ver. El
I have seen
gigante.
the darkness twist flesh into new shapes before, but encountering these giants is an extremely disturbing experience. It's as if the genre has been switched on me. There's something out of Pulp Fiction. Twice as tall as normal men and stronger than forklifts, their lumbering gait and slow-witted demeanor brings to mind some kind of mean-spirited caricature of a feeble-minded hillbilly.
He visto antes cómo la oscuridad moldeaba la carne en nuevas formas, pero enfrentarse a estos gigantes es una experiencia traumática. Es como si el género se hubiese vuelto contra mí, como algo sólido de la ficción. El doble de altos que los hombres normales y más potentes que las carretillas elevadoras. Sus vacilantes andares y sus vagas maneras recuerdan a una criatura hecha de mala conciencia de un campesino. Ahora hay ojos grandes, ¿no? Nota. Robo. Abajo, creo. Emma y el señor Scratch.
Emma wasn't sure exactly when the man arrived at the motel, but from what she could tell, the party started almost immediately. It was infectious, spreading from one room to another. He was mercurial, almost as if he was flickering through the scene, telling a joke here, throwing an insult there, oozing sex and violence and excitement. She had never seen someone like this before. He looked at her and smiled, and she felt her heart flutter a little. She knew he was the kind of man mothers warn their daughters about, but she told herself it didn't matter.
Emma no está segura de cuándo exactamente llegó el hombre al motel, pero por lo que puedo decir, la fiesta comenzó casi inmediatamente. Era contagioso, pasaba de una habitación a la otra. Era como el mercurio, como si volase por el escenario, contando un chiste aquí, un insulto allá, desprendiendo sexualidad, violencia y ella nunca había visto a nadie así antes. Él la miró y sonrió, y ella sintió como le revoloteaba el corazón. Sabía que él era el tipo de hombre sobre los cuales te advertían las madres, pero se dijo a sí misma que no importaba. Ella quería. ¿De dónde está lo que busco? No puedo ver. Pero... aparentemente nada. Hola, compa. ¡Wow! Yo no te vi. Vale, tenemos un... lo necesito. Solamente voy. ¿Ah? Parado. Todos los revés que venimos. Pero nada que está buscando. Armas. Particular. Vale, todo bien. Oh, nice. Que todo bien. Paré un segundo antes. Es lo que estoy. Ya. La mano. Vale. Y lástima que Lore no agarró el tiro de su fusil, ya saben, la galleta. Pero bueno.
So I've been thinking about Barry. I don't know what to do about it. Around, that's for sure. Al? Al? Ugh, little parasite. Your best friend. Really? That's the best you can do? I actually kind of like the guy. He's a plucky little butterball. He plays the clown. That's a hard road to take. But I don't need him sticking his fat face in my business. Did you know he's been hanging out with the sheriff from that shitty little town? They keep in touch. Barry's about the only guy who insists that you're not dead. How about that? I might keep him alive for a while. Just to see him go to pieces when I fire his ass. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Vale. Vale, tengo la Mac. Ya, lo quería. ¿Voy a tener otras cosas?
Well, art lovers, are you feeling neglected? You shouldn't. You know Eddie Rodman's got love for you, which is why I actually hauled myself out of bed before noon, just so I could record an interview for your pleasure. Enjoy. Now, as I'm sure you all know, the annual Night Springs Visual Arts Show is coming around again, and that's a big deal for all of us that are in the culture business. If you can call it a business. That's a little controversial, I know.
Oh, that's okay. Money makes the world go around, no doubt about it.
And that's one of my guests here at the studio, Serena Valdivia. She is a curator at the Night Springs Gallery of Visual Arts, and she's in charge of the NSVA Film Festival, held this year at the old Night Springs Drive-In Theater.
Hello, Eddie. It's great to be here. And let me just say that it's a wonderful venue.
Absolutely. And with her is one of the filmmakers, somebody who's actually primarily known as a renowned photographer, Alice Wake.
Hello.
Alice, I've seen a lot of your work over the years. It's very impressive. My wife's a big fan, actually.
Oh, thank you.
You've gained quite a bit of fame as a photographer, but that's not why you're here, right? You actually have a film. That's a little surprising.
For me, too. I really wouldn't be here at all if it weren't for Serena.
You two are friends, I take it?
Yeah, we move in the same circles. So, about a year ago, I heard about all this footage she'd shot, and I got to see some of it, and then I started pestering her about actually putting it out there, because it was really good. I didn't really want to show it. It felt too personal.
Well, yes, I can understand that. It features your husband, and he's, well...
He's dead.
I thought he was missing.
It's been 2 years. This sounds awful, but yes, I believe he's dead. Otherwise he would have, well, you know.
Yeah, I understand. Well, hold that thought, and we'll be right back.
Vamos a ver. Vamos a ver esto. Los Old Gods en el
Getting the Andersons into the recording studio was a struggle and a half. But once they actually picked up the instruments, something happened. They were two old men, and they weren't. They were doddering bags of bone, and they were barely contained power. And there was music. Barry rubbed his hands together. He knew how to pick a winner. Now all they needed was some direction on how to make things a little more modern. Barry had never produced a thing in his life, but he knew what he liked. He knew Balance Slays the Demon was going to be a hit.
Hacer que los Anderson llegasen al estudio era toda una misión, pero cuando ya estaban allí, cogían los instrumentos, algo sucedió. Eran dos hombres mayores y a su vez no lo eran. Eran unas temblorosas bolsas de huesos y casi no tenían energía. Llegó la música. Barry se frotaba las manos, sabía cuando tenía un billete ganador. Ahora todo lo que necesitaba era un indicio para hacer que las cosas fuesen un poco más modernas. Barry nunca había producido nada en su vida, pero sabía lo que le gustaba. Sabía que Balance Lies the Demons iba a ser un éxito. Vale. So, creo que tengo todo que tener antes de llevar la cosa allá. Tengo bastantes. 9, 20, 13. No, pero lo que importa es 19. Faltan de donde puedan estar. Vamos a registrar esto. Y tengo 30 balas. So, cositas. Quiero ir hacia esto. Parece no. Calma, tranquilidad. Ya revisé la estación ya también. Creo que solo nos queda ir hacia el coso. Verlo. Oh, aquí tengo una. Con mi mejor
I
amigo.
don't make friends easily. I know plenty of people, but I don't let most of them close. I've known Barry Wheeler ever since we were little boys. We had the time of our lives. I'd get us in trouble, and he'd talk us out of it. Things haven't changed that much now that we're grown-ups. He's the most loyal and dependable person I've ever met, and all the things that count anyway. You could call him a weasel, and you wouldn't be entirely wrong. You could call him a clown, and I would reluctantly agree. But he has never let me down.
Yo no hago amigos con facilidad. Conozco a mucha gente, pero no dejo que nadie se me acerque. Conozco a Barry Wheeler desde que éramos críos. Nos lo pasábamos muy bien. Yo hacía que nos metiéramos en problemas y él nos sacaba de ellos con su carisma. Las cosas no han cambiado mucho ahora que somos adultos. Él es la persona más leal y fiable que jamás he conocido. En todas las cosas que importan, por lo menos. Podrías llamarlo comadreja y te equivocarías completamente. Si lo llamas payaso, yo lo aceptaría a regañadientes, pero nunca me ha decepcionado. Qué buen Barry. Una. Vamos a ver si la podemos encontrar por aquí, la verdad. Vamos a revisar. Aquí hay. Aquí igual. Barry y los Old Scots.
The Anderson brothers should probably have been in a facility somewhere, despite their tendency to escape from such places. It could be argued that they had no business being on tour, considering their condition. Their lives mostly revolved around the laundry list of ailments and their endless quest for liquor. But Barry Wheeler managed them now. And whatever else they might say about Barry, he knew how to make things happen. And honestly, it wasn't like the Andersons were the most difficult clients he ever had.
Los hermanos Anderson probablemente deberían estar en alguna instalación de algún lugar a pesar de sus tendencias a escapar de tales lugares. Se podría decir que no tenían nada que hacer por ahí, considerando su estado. Sus vidas en general giraban en torno a la lista de achaques y sus inacabables búsquedas del licor. Pero ahora Barry Wheeler era su manager, y digan lo que digan acerca de Barry, él sabía cómo hacer que las cosas sucedieran. Sinceramente, los Anderson no eran los clientes más difíciles que había tenido. Nice. Ya lo vi.
Wake, is that you? I set everything up for you at the oil field.
Thanks. Just checking on you.
No puedo verla. Que ella preparó las cosas. Tarde. De nada. Vale, ahora sí vamos a subir. Con calma. Ver lo que tenemos. Ahora sí. La rueda estaba en su sitio. Esto está puesto. Vale. Parpadeantes. Sí, sé lo de la radio, pero quiero hacerlo al final, según por orden. Parpadeantes. Y el CD sonaba en el recuerdo. Vale, copyright otra vez, por favor. Copyright. Bueno, era una parte diferente de la canción, pero como que igual me dará copyright. Ahí está. Cierto que tengo que jugar ahora, la puta madre. No sé qué coño hacer. ¿Qué coño? Cambiaron las cosas, ¿no? Antes no venían estos huevones. Por lo menos me quitaron la canción del copyright. Si la escondí con mi canto de mierda. Pero bueno.
Next
Me parece.
stop, saving Emma.
Salvaré a Emma. Vale. Oh, vale, grandote. Al menos con eso me encargo de la mayoría de weones. ¿Cómo murieron? ¿Cómo murieron? ¿Esto los mató?
Is it bad that this time I just went, oh, he's gonna be right along to stay in my ass?
Not as long as I show up, I guess.
Pero, bueno, voy a dejar esto abierto. Oh, casi. Muerto.
Clear now.
Joder, esto es buenísimo, Esta arma. De 2 disparos te cargas a los gordos. Oli.
Yeah, thanks for saving me again. I'd hate to die before I'm scheduled to be murdered.
I guess I have you to thank for setting everything up at the oil derrick.
Yeah, well, I figured that if we were going to go over this again, we might as well try to be smart about it, huh?
I appreciate it. You took a big chance doing that. You okay?
What do you think? I've died twice. I remember everything pretty clearly now. You said I was gonna be okay.
I don't know what happened.
Well, it's not your fault. I think one of those, what did you call them? The takers? I think they did something to the power and they got me that way.
I'm sorry.
And I got the keys from the dead guy in that room. And I'm not handing them over until you do something about this. I'm sick of getting killed.
Fair enough. You seem calmer now.
I tried freaking out. It didn't do much good for me. I guess you get used to the craziest stuff.
Good for you.
Plus I figured I'd take the edge off, you know?
Mm-hmm. Those herbal supplements are pretty good, huh?
Oh yeah.
I wanted to try to explain things to you now since you're calmer, but maybe this isn't the best time after all.
Oh shit, yeah. Better not get all metaphysical on me now. Seriously, I'm like 2 sentences away from thinking how we could all be like atoms on God's skin or something.
Or figments of somebody's imagination?
Wow. I'm just gonna try to chill out and not think about that or getting murdered or anything, if you're cool with that.
Gotcha.
Parece bien. Vale, ¿qué tengo que hacer? Salva a Emma. Solo fusil. Perdón. ¿Vivos, hijos de puta? Vale. Abrir. Cambiar. Ponemos. Ok. Creo que ya tengo un capítulo para esto.
Okay. I really don't think they can get to the power now.
Thank you. That's a relief. Here's the keys that you needed.
Thank you.
Hey, I have to tell you, at the diner, I went there with him. The guy who looks like you, okay? I know I said that I didn't.
Yeah, I figured. Want to talk about what happened at the diner?
There was this guy from the observatory, and he just attacked the poor dude, smashed his face into the tabletop a bunch of times. It was horrible. I didn't know that he was gonna do that. I swear. And I just ran. I just left him there. I didn't even try to help.
There was nothing you could have done. It's not your fault.
Well, he's dead in that motel room now, so excuse me if I feel pretty shitty about it anyway.
You shouldn't blame yourself.
I just didn't want to get involved. I have this tendency to just drop everything and run. I don't think I'm a bad person, but I didn't even call the cops. I'm such a coward.
If you'd called the cops, we'd have dead cops. He's not human. Do you understand? It's not your fault.
But I could have tried to stop him.
Believe me, if you had, you'd be dead. You seem to be doing a little better now.
Yeah, I guess it just got easier once I got this thing off my chest. I just feel so guilty about it, especially because I didn't pick up on any of the warning signs. I just really liked hanging out with him, you know? He was smart and charming and funny and hot. The way you could be, I guess.
I guess.
What's the deal with this guy anyway? He looks like you, he uses your name. Why does he do this stuff?
I'm not sure myself. Maybe he's just evil or my dark half. He does a lot of the stuff I'm trying really hard to get away from. Things that just messed up my life.
I guess all those murders don't help either.
Yeah, I could do without the murders and the end of the world. Listen, I need to get going.
Yeah, go. I think I'm good now. I hope.
Good luck. If it all goes well, maybe this is the last time we meet like this.
God, wouldn't that be great?
Just keep those lights on, okay?
Vale. Tengo las llaves de esta habitación. Vamos a explorar las habitaciones del motel. Las. Son las mismas. La agarro. Ya no. ¿Qué tengo que hacer aquí? Nada, son habitaciones. Ah, vale, ¿cuál era la que trabaja? Ah, ya. Por eso pues, paso todo el rato aquí. ¿Está aquí? Está... Llave simple. Ya estamos. Ok.
The fate of countless individuals hangs in the balance, threatened by the machinations of the Herald of Darkness. And yet, for a moment, the champion of light breathes a little easier. He has saved one life. For this moment, it is enough. And soon, perhaps, he can put an end to this.
Vale, gente. Tenemos este completo. Seguramente habré hecho algunos cortes porque me di muchas vueltas, pero vamos a dejarlo por aquí. Espero que les haya gustado. Apoyo por dejen un comentario, suscríbanse, recomienden abajo en todas las redes sociales, nuestro servidor de Discord y mucho más. Y nos estaríamos viendo la próxima ocasión con más Alan Wake, American Nightmare.
In equal measure. Soon he knows he will have what he needs.
No sé. Again, and again, and again. Y más, gracias por ver, gracias por acompañarnos y nos vemos en la próxima ocasión con más Alan Wake, American Night. Hasta la próxima y adiós. ¡Fuera!